Writing in the workplace. Who wants to improve their writing, gain confidence, impress coworkers, and stand out to management? People may also want to improve their writing skills for independent purposes, and they can also benefit from this presentation. Professional writing has principal aspects that promote clear and concise writing that has direction and purpose. The following information is designed to assist individuals in improving their writing skills. Professional writing differs from other forms of writing. More casual forms of writing allow for imprecision, whereas professional writing is structured and precise. Communicating in the workplace should be clear and effective. An individual with skills in writing stands out in the workplace. Being an effective writer can give someone the personal confidence and confidence in their abilities that creates an edge when compared to other professionals. Principles of professional writing include being clear. Consider who your audience is. You may need to include more or less content depending on how well educated or understanding of the topic your audience is. Be concise. The wordier your emails, memos, and/or proposals, the less clear they come across to the audience. Be concise. It is important to summarize what you are trying to say in as few words as possible. Invisible is a principle of professional writing that means we aim to draw attention to what we're saying, not the words we're using to describe what we are saying. Unlike poetry and song lyrics, professional writing functions best without the fluff. The writing process has steps, and the first is to consider your audience. Who are you writing to? The thesis is what you're saying and what is your position on the topic. The outline is an effort to be organized, so you need to create an outline that briefly touches on the subcategories of your writing. The content and research is a good idea because it supports what you're saying. Resources should be credible and recent. Get your thoughts down in a rough draft. You'll be able to read this over multiple times and see how it roughly flows or not. This document will get significant grammar and punctuation changes. It will most likely take on other structural changes with paragraphs and shortening of sentences. The final document should have a clear and concise audience and purpose. Each paragraph supports and relates to the introduction, and the conclusion is as clear and simple and restates your opinion. A rhetorical analysis is an essay formatted paper that includes who your audience is, the purpose of what you're talking about, and the content. The content is going to be evidence that supports your claims and is what is going to convince the audience that you know what you're talking about and what you're saying is legitimate and true. Effective paragraphs include one main idea. The main idea is presented in the first sentence of the paragraph, and all the sentences following support that main idea. All grammar should be consistent throughout the paragraph. For example, if you're writing in the past tense, all of the words support the past tense grammar. Another paragraph tip for paragraphs is to mix pronouns and utilize synonyms to avoid repetition. The last aspect I will cover in this presentation is how to compel your audience. Keep the audience in mind. A common mistake is to form a document the way that the person writing it thinks it should be, for who they are. The purpose of writing is to convince the audience or give them an educational experience through the writing. Who is the audience? Do they know anything about the topic being presented? Be sensitive and thoughtful of possible prejudices related to the topic or prejudices that could surface while reading the document. What is the reader going to experience emotionally and cognitively while reading it? The writer is represented through their writing, and who doesn't want to come across as professional and in a positive light? In closing, anyone can develop personal writing skills, and it is in the best interest of anyone who wants the extra edge in the workplace. Effective writing encompasses principles of clarity, conciseness, and invisibility that allows for maximum understanding with minimal confusion. The writing process is critical, so taking the necessary time on each step will result in a quality document. Building effective paragraphs, each with its own topic, while keeping the audience hooked, are aspects that will set the writing apart from other material. I hope you learned some skills here today that you'll be able to implement into your own writing with better understanding of how to develop personal and effective writing and why it is important. Thank you.